Also, in regards to the finish of this pay-per-view, before we finish up here, just one last note. I would be remiss if I didn't mention this in regards to how Battleground 2013 ended in a very similar fashion. The main event ended in a no contest, no official ruling, like you mentioned. Referee was gone, Rollins was gone. Do you think that, not a bad finish, but did that bother you at all? Did you feel like there was a better way they could have done that to make it more decisive? Because I feel like the small stuff like that, if they can at least ring the bell, and I know it would have kind of not ruined the moment, but it would have made sense. While Taker's there, you hear the bell ring, whatever. I don't know what they would have done, but the not announcing the finish, going off 15 minutes early, and for a pay-per-view no less. A Raw I get, for a pay-per-view I just didn't understand it. So what were your thoughts on the non-finish of the title match?
Well, we've had, and I think over like the last 2 years, we've had a very small amount of clean finishes on pay-per-views. So like, I mean, I think it's a very bad habit of them, but I think I've just gotten so used to it happening that like I almost sort of like, right now I think that like you would be a fool to guess like, oh, this match is going to end clean, shoulders on the ground, 1, 2, 3, or a clear cut tap out. And like now these days when there is, I just know now that these days that like whenever there is a clean finish in the main event of a pay-per-view, like sometimes you gotta like backtrack in your mind, like wait, was that clean? Were there shoulders on the mat? Was there a foot on the rope? Did the ref actually count to three? And really like it's gotten that bad to where people actually do that, and me like and me like that's also something that I do because like it's just gotten so ridiculous over the last 2 years, and now it's like I'm hoping that like we get a clear cut winner at SummerSlam in some main event match, whether if it's Taker, Lesnar, or Rollins and Triple H, or if they go down that route of a triple threat or whatever. It would be nice to actually see a clear cut winner, shoulders on the mat, 1, 2, 3, or tap out or whatever.
And going back in my mind right now, we haven't seen many clean finishes. Like you said, they're very rare on pay-per-view. In the main event of a pay-per-view in the last couple of years, I know we had one at Fastlane, and wow, I don't even know. I'm trying to think of like straight up matches, and Fastlane was like the last one in at least the last year. I don't even know. I mean, in straight up singles or multi-man matches, it's always something like you said, interference. Was there a foot on the rope, a referee bump? It's ridiculous. I know we're in the
look at like every little like aspect of the
match. It's ridiculous. Yeah, and you would never see that 10, 15, 30. I know even in the Attitude Era, but before that, and I don't know, it's just ridiculous. But and I know we're in the network era where people aren't gonna, like in Night of Champions 2013 when Daniel Bryan won with a quick count, and the next night they stripped him of the title and they were offering people refunds, which was the dumbest thing ever. Just stuff like that. And I know they can kind of quote unquote get away with it because it's their network. You're only paying $10. It shouldn't matter. Well, it does, because if you feel cheated out of a pay-per-view of a main event of a pay-per-view, then why should I tune into the next pay-per-view main event to see what happens if it's going to end like that?
$10 or $50, money's money.
Exactly. And, I understand why they wanted to protect Lesnar. I'm glad they didn't beat him, but that's nothing. It's so simple. All you have to do is just ring the bell. That you just ring the bell. You don't even have to make an announcement. I mean, that'd be nice, but just ring the bell to signify the match is over. Don't end the match, or just have like Roman Reigns and Sheamus a couple weeks ago. We had Reigns run to the back to find his daughter, and then Sheamus was in the ring. They didn't do a count out. They did a count out the next time they faced off, but the first time he ran to the back and they went to commercial. Like, is the match still go? Is Lesnar and Rollins still happening right now? I'm not sure, and I guess we'll find out tonight on Raw.